Survival is when every breath you take could be your last. Today we'll tell you about 10 movies that will make you freeze in your seat and hold your breath until the very end. But one of them is based on true events, and its ending shocked even the rescuers who took part in the operation. Watch until the end and you'll find out which movie we're talking about. With you as always, Popcorn Files, and we'd be very grateful for a like and a subscription. Shall we begin?
This is a story that grips the audience from the very first minute. A young climber sets out on a solo journey through the canyons of Utah. Sun, rocks, absolute silence, and complete confidence that everything is under control. But nature always has its own corrections to make. The camera works almost without cuts, creating the effect of real presence. And James Franco's performance is so profound that you sometimes forget it's a movie. 93% from critics, 82 out of 100 on Metacritic. And yet, there comes a moment when he realizes that freedom is just one decisive step away. Mars in this film is not just a backdrop, but a full-fledged character. Empty plains, endless horizons, and one man left completely alone on another planet. He doesn't wait for a miracle. He creates it with his own hands, using every bit of knowledge, ingenuity, and faith in himself. Ridley Scott turns cosmic survival into a story full of humor and optimism, while Matt Damon transforms his character into a symbol of resilience. 91% from critics and 91% from audiences. A plane crash, a deserted island, and a man who must relearn everything, finding water, securing food, building shelter. Tom Hanks lives through years of solitude on screen, so vividly that the audience feels every hungry day and every sleepless night. Silence in this film speaks louder than music, and the hero's only friend, a volleyball named Wilson, became a cultural symbol. 94% from critics, 84% from audiences. But it's the hero's final gesture on the shore that viewers still discuss to this day.
Harsh, Alaska. A plane crash leaves a handful of people face to face with nature, which does not forgive weakness. Frost seeps into the bones, breath turns into vapor, and every step is watched by yellow eyes in the dark. Liam Neeson leads his group through a frozen hell, where the enemy can be nature, man, or their own fear. 80% from critics, 61% from audiences. And the scene with the final showdown became one of the most talked about moments in the genre.
Cold, pain, and betrayal become the companions of Leonardo DiCaprio's character. In this film, the snow crunches so vividly you can almost feel the frost in the theater. Filming took place only with natural light, without studio lamps, and temperatures often dropped below -20. Every frame is a painting, where the beauty of nature stands side by side with its cruelty. 78% from critics, 84% from audiences. The moment when the hero chooses life over revenge is the culmination of the entire story. The mountains of Peru. Two climbers reach the summit of their dreams, but the way back turns out to be far more terrifying than the ascent. This film is shot in the style of a documentary reconstruction, and that's what gives it its unique power. No acting, only real people who lived through it themselves. Every word and every glance is authentic. 94% from critics, 93% from audiences. The post-apocalypse here is stripped of any Hollywood gloss. It's a world without sun, without warmth, without food. A father and son keep moving forward because only movement gives a chance at survival. A bleak yet incredibly touching story where every word is a fight against despair. Their final conversation is something that stays with every viewer forever. 74% from critics, 66% from audiences. A plane crashes in the heart of the Andes. Around, only snow and mountains. A cold that seeps into every cell of the body. Months without warmth, without food, without news from the outside world.
The film is so realistic that while watching, you can't help but wrap yourself in a blanket. 90% from critics, 92% from viewers.
And here's the revelation. The Snow Society is based on the real 1972 disaster. The survivors, enduring 72 days, made a decision that shook the entire world. Even the rescuers admitted they couldn't have done the same. Could you? Share your thoughts in the comments. And to not miss new Popcorn Files compilations, hit like and the bell.